guys! Today's video is on a product that has been, I don't know, controversial isn't really the right word, but I know a lot of people are really skeptical about this product, so I thought that I would come here and tell you guys what I honestly thought about it, how I've liked it or disliked it, you know, pros and cons, stuff like that, and give you all the details about it so before you go spend money on it, you can kind of know how it's working for someone else. So today's video is on the When hair care system. I purchased this at Sephora. It was $42.50 for this set that I got, and I'll let you guys know what was in it. It is just called the Healthy Hair Kit. It's a 3-piece kit, and it has the cleansing conditioner, which is the actual When, the replenishing treatment mist, and the Remoist intensive hair treatment. So you get all three of those pieces for $42.50. There was a larger set that came with another bottle of the cleansing conditioner, but I figured just for trying it out the first time that wouldn't really be worth it because it was like $60 or something, and all it got you was an extra bottle of the cleansing conditioner, and I figured if I didn't know if I liked it or not, that probably wasn't the best plan. So I purchased this one, and I will go through these products first and then let you guys know what I've been using since then. So let's go through it. Alright, so like we said, the first thing that comes in that set is just the cleansing conditioner. This is the Sweet Almond Mint. As far as this set goes, I think this is the only like scent that it comes in. So, and it's the original one, so I figured that was the best one to try out first. The smell is amazing. I love the smell of the Sweet Almond Mint. It smells so fresh, but like sweet at the same time. I love it so much. I think it really just smells good on my hair. Like my hair would always just, I would come out of the shower, I can talk. I would come out of the shower and it would smell fresh. So I really, really liked the scent of this. Now, the directions on the back actually say to use 10 to 16 pumps for short hair, 16 to 24 for medium length hair, and 24 to 32 for long hair. So let me walk you through the process before we go to that. So the process with When is obviously a little different than using regular shampoo. It says that you don't lather with it, which is part of why it helps your hair so much, because you're not like stripping your hair through the lathering. You're not stripping it of all its natural oils that it needs to be healthy and not to break and stuff like that. So what you do is you get in the shower and you wet your hair, and then once it's like wet the way you would normally do it, then you pump the cleansing conditioner into your hand and put it all over your hair, kind of like you would a regular conditioner. You know, you work it through with your fingers and everything, but it's not going to lather like a shampoo. The thing that's different about this versus a regular conditioner is that you're probably using a little more product than you would with just a normal conditioner. So I don't use as many as they say to use. My hair is probably, I would call it like medium length. It's not super, super thick, but by no means is it thin at all. So for my length of hair, they would say between 16 and 24, so they'd probably put me somewhere around like 18 pumps, and I only used an average of about 10 every time I did my hair, sometimes even as little as like 6 to 8. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day and how I feel is distributed through my hair. The thing about it is, I tried using as many as they say to use on my length of hair. I tried using that many pumps, and it just turned out to be too much for me. My hair came out looking really greasy and disgusting, and it was just a little too conditioning, I think. It was a little too thick, and my hair just looked really nasty. So I decided not to use that many pumps. Like I said, what I usually do is I take 2 to 3 and I put it like on this top area to make sure that I get like the greasiest parts of my hair really, really clean, and I put it, you know, like up here, stuff like that, just on the fronts. And then I take 2 more pumps and I put it on the ends just to make sure that those are really well conditioned and all that stuff. And then I take anywhere between 1 and 3 pumps, and I will use that like in between those 2 sections to kind of like transition it, make sure it's through all of my hair. That's just my method of doing it. Like I said, you know, they suggest something different and you might find that something different works for you, but that's just what worked best for me in finding the right balance of how much product to actually put in my hair. So what you do is once you've gotten that in your hair, you should take a wide tooth comb in the shower with you. I just keep one in my shower with me, and then you comb through it and make sure that the product is all evenly distributed throughout your hair. This also feels really nice because your hair is really smooth at this point, and so it feels good to be able to like comb through it, and there's no tangles, and it feels so smooth. And then what I usually did was I just twisted my hair and put it up in a little clamp clip. That sounds weird. I will show you a picture of it here, but I would just put it up in one of those clips, and that would be out of the way for the rest of my shower. So then you do the rest of your shower stuff, and when you're ready to get out, then you just rinse your hair really well. I always use the comb when I was rinsing because I thought it helped me to make sure that I rinsed all of the product out of my hair, because I don't want any of it left in there, because then it can start to look really greasy. So I like to use the comb to actually get the product out of my hair and make sure that everything was, you know, gone. Another thing that I like to do when I was taking the product out was like kind of massage my scalp a little bit, make sure that like it doesn't lather, but it feels almost like it's lathering. So if you kind of massage your scalp like this, it can start to, you know, distribute the product better, get it out of your hair, make sure that it's all out so it's not greasy, and I feel like it cleans it a little better when you do that. So that was just a personal preference for me. Then it says once you get out of the shower that you can use another pump. It says up to 1 pump, depending on your hair length and texture, as a leave-in conditioner. So you put that onto your wet hair while it's drying. It helps it to stay conditioned and, you know, kind of de-frizz everything. I did actually do that. I would take about a half a pump and just put it through my ends. I wouldn't put it through the top because I didn't want it to look gross and oily, but I would put it through the ends, and that would keep it moisturized until I showered again. Now the thing about Wen is that you're supposed to be able to use it like less often than other shampoo conditioner products. You're supposed to be able to use it, and then you can shower other days, but you don't necessarily need to use the cleansing conditioner on your hair every time you're in the shower. So that was something that was kind of iffy for me. I usually used it every other day to every, you know, I guess 2 days, but it's just personal preference. Again, whatever your hair takes, that's what will work for you. So the next thing that comes in that little kit is the Sweet Almond Mint. It's all Sweet Almond Mint in this kit. The Replenishing Treatment Mist. This is supposed to be used to spray into your hair after you've cleansed with it. I'm not exactly sure. I guess this is part of like your styling process. I never used this. I didn't find that it was effective for me because I thought it was going to be like replenishing, like kind of refreshing. But it was just more like spray this in it to keep your hair hydrated while you're styling. And I felt like the actual cleansing conditioner itself did a plenty good job of conditioning my hair and keeping it nice and smooth and hydrated. So I didn't feel like I needed this really. I guess it's nice to have because it smells nice. It smells like the shampoo, but I didn't find it necessary for me. The last thing that you get in here is the Re-Moist Intensive Hair Treatment. It's just a little 2-ounce thing of it, and what you're supposed to do is after you're done like cleaning your hair, or I guess cleansing is the fancy word that they use for it, it says apply the Re-Moist Intensive Hair Treatment liberally to clean wet hair. Leave on for 20 to 30 minutes, rinse thoroughly, and style as desired. Can be used 1 to 2 times a week. This is amazing. I have actually only used it once. I didn't use it very often when I was, well, I guess I didn't use it at all when I was using my original bottle of the Wen. I just didn't have time to do that for that long, to leave a mask in my hair for that long, so I hadn't used this until I think last week, and I love it. It left my hair so shiny, so moisturized. The conditioning quality is just incredible. I did not actually leave it in for the full 30 minutes. I probably left it in for 15 to 20, but it worked an amazing job. All my split ends were gone. My hair was just shiny and healthy, and it smelled amazing, which is always a bonus. So I would definitely recommend using this treatment. I would not necessarily use it like as often as they say to. I would probably only use it once a week, once every 2 weeks. I don't think that unless you have like super dry, like needy hair, I don't think that you need to use it super often. Plus, it's very time consuming to try to find like 20 to 30 minutes after cleaning your hair that you can block out to have a mask on and then rinse it off after. So that's something that's just kind of a treat. I usually do those kinds of things when I'm taking a bath and I have like just the time to sit there and soak in the tub, so I usually put them in then. But yeah, it is a little bit time consuming. So those are all of the products that come in this kit. I honestly was very happy with my results with Wen. I'm pretty sure that my hair has grown like at least an inch since I started using it, and I started using it in January, probably more than an inch maybe, I don't know. I started using it in February, and it's only March now, so that is like an incredible amount of growth, and just it looks healthy. All my split ends are gone, and it feels soft, which is what I always want. Like, I used to be so envious of those girls that could like do this with their hair and like it was just soft and pretty and everything, and I feel like I have that now, so I'm really happy about that. I'm definitely glad that I tried this product out because I was very skeptical, especially since it's like an infomercial thing. I was like, they sell it on late night TV, it's probably not that great, but I am very, very happy with this. Now, the bottle that you get in here is a 12-ounce bottle. So it lasted me about, I guess it lasted me a little over a month. And then just recently, I mean, there's still a little bit more in there that I could use, like I could get some water and get it out, but I just haven't done that yet. Now, what I am using now is the When Cucumber Aloe Cleansing Conditioner. It's the same thing, just a different scent, and this is, the refills come in 16-ounce bottles, but they all come with their own pump in addition to just the regular cap, so I really like the pump because it helps you to, know how much you're putting in your hair. But I like this one a lot. I don't like the smell as much as the regular Sweet Almond Mint one, but this one is supposed to be good for like oily scalp, I guess, which I don't necessarily have excessively oily scalp, but my hair like here tends to get really oily because of like my forehead and I guess my scalp area. I don't really know. I've never taken the time to think about that a whole lot, but I like it a lot. I think that it's doing really well on my hair. Also, it's, like I said, it's pretty much the same formula. It's just a little bit different for the type of hair, type of scalp that you have. They do have a couple different kinds, so you can go into like a Sephora or you can go online. I'll try to have it linked down below, but you can go and find which kind is going to be the best for you because he makes a couple different ones. And so I know that you want to make sure that, you're getting the right one for your hair type because obviously I would not use the same one as like my mom who has really, really thin, short hair. So, it's just kind of what's going to work best for you. You have to find your product and it takes a little bit of time, but I would definitely recommend starting out with the Sweet Almond Mint as just the classic one, just to know how it works on your hair, if the formula works at all, and then go to a more specialized kind of formula. So here's kind of like the pros and cons, I guess. I know that I've kind of been reviewing it the whole time, obviously, but the pros and cons of this. Pros are, I think it definitely leaves your hair clean but moisturized. It doesn't, strip it of all its natural oils. My hair always feels soft. It's not brittle. It doesn't break as much. I haven't had like nearly as much breakage with this that I've had with any other thing that I've used. Like, it's almost non-existent. My hair always looks good. It's easy to style. It doesn't change, the dynamic of like how I style my hair. It doesn't look different or it doesn't behave differently, except that it's better. I mean, honestly. Cons are probably the price. I'm pretty sure that this replacement bottle that I got, which is 16 ounces, was somewhere around $30 to $35, which is a little bit outrageous, especially since you're spending that every couple months. But honestly, it's just kind of like, is the quality worth it for you? Because I definitely would say that this is better quality hair care than any kind of shampoo that I've ever used. And I've used everything from like the cheapest drugstore brands to like the most expensive salon stuff I could find. Like, I've used everything. And this is by far the best thing that I've used on my own hair personally. So I think it's just weighing if it's worth it for you. So that's why I would suggest getting one of the kits so you can try everything out and see how you like it. It's not a super huge commitment for like long term. It's not like you have to buy it all the time if you don't like it, but just to try it out and see if you like the products. Another con that I've noticed, at least for me, kind of like I said, was this area of my hair. Because I have oily skin, so like on my forehead especially, this area of my hair tends to get very greasy very easily, and I think part of that is because it is so naturally moisturized by the When that, I don't know, like anytime there's any extra oil like from my face or anything like that, then it's like, whoa, overboard, and it looks kind of gross and greasy sometimes. That's just like a personal thing that I've had, having oily skin and then moisturizing my hair like this. So that's why I try to just use the cleansing conditioner on the top, but I don't use any of the like treatments on top or anything like that because I don't want my hair to be super like overly healthy, I guess, up there. I don't want it to be over moisturized because I do have those oils on my face that, it doesn't matter how many times you blot your face, you still have some oils up there. So that is the only like hair con that I have noticed. So it's like the price and then that. Obviously, if you don't have oily skin like me, that's not going to be a problem for you, but that was just something that I noticed personally, and I know that a lot of girls also deal with oily skin and stuff like that. So that was just kind of a heads up, but I can usually fix that by like, sometimes what you can do is like wet your hair and just shampoo that area, which is, I know, kind of gross, but like if you're in a rush, dry shampoo works on that, but that's just like a personal thing. It hasn't really affected me too much. Usually just what I'll do on those days is I'll pull my hair up if it looks really bad, but it's just, we're our harshest critics, so I always look at it and I'm like, oh my god, gross, and then everyone's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So, you know, it's just kind of personal preference and what you feel for you. So would I recommend this product? I definitely would. I think it's really great. It is the best quality product that I've used on my hair. I think that my hair looks so nice. It is color safe. My hair is color treated, if you guys didn't know. I dyed my hair red through my junior and senior years, and so now I'm dyeing it back to my regular color, and you know, it's kind of a slow process to get back to my natural color, because sometimes the dye wants to go away and like it goes back to being this weird red color. So but it is color safe. I've had my hair dyed. I dyed it in December and I haven't noticed a whole lot of fading. I did obviously use some of my regular shampoos before this product, but I've noticed that it doesn't fade my hair color nearly as quickly as some other shampoos will, so I'm really happy with that. All in all, I think this is like the perfect hair care product. There might be a couple little things that we could tweak, you know, about like the oily skin stuff, but honestly, just this is the best that my hair has looked or felt in a long time, like since before I ever started like messing with it, dyeing it, or doing anything like that. So my hair feels healthy. I feel like it's easy to style. I would definitely recommend this product to you guys. This is not like a paid thing. I'm not advertising for them or anything like that. I just genuinely think that this is a really good product and it's worked well for me, and I like to share that kind of knowledge with other people because I know that we're always looking for things like this to kind of help our hair out. If you want any more information about the products that I talked about in this video, I will try to have them all linked down in the description bar. I'll try to have this set linked as well as each individual product, just, you know, kind of so you can decide what your preference is as far as how you want to buy them. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this product. You guys can go check it out in the description box if you like it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!